I call this the hinge and reach exercise. It's a great exercise to reinforce the hinging pattern and to get a really good stretch in the lats to help with that overhead mobility. So obviously anybody who's in a rotary sport where we need to engage and work through our hips as an access, a golfer who needs to get into that overhead position while they're in a hinge position, etc. Also just really great for anybody who is looking to do a good warm-up to stretch those big lat muscles that really restrict overhead mobility and pull our shoulder girdle into a poor position, or anybody who needs to practice hinging their hips. So you'll take a really light exercise bar, or a PVC tube will work best. So a really light bar, and it just needs to be a little bit wider than shoulders is your grip with your palms up. So make sure it's long enough that you can grip it, a little bit wider than your shoulders, palms up grip. I'm going to turn to the side so you get a better view of this. We're going to take either an athletic stance, or if you're a golfer, I always encourage you to take your setup as if you were addressing the ball. So feet are either in golf setup or slightly wider in a more athletic stance where you would feel good hinging your hips. So we're going to soften our knees. We have our palms up grip. We're going to keep our arms perfectly straight. We're going to lock in the spine. We're always trying to immobilize the lumbar spine or practice perfect stability as much as possible in that lumbar spine area, where we keep a straight line ear to hip as we go through whatever pattern it is that we're doing. So we're in our athletic stance or golf setup position. We're going to soften the knees, and I want you to think about pushing through your back pockets as you reach the bar forward and up, away from your back pockets. I'm grabbing my feet into the floor. I'm squeezing my glutes. I feel tension in my hamstrings. I feel stretching in the lats. I would hold it 5 to 10 seconds before you return down. I would do 10 to 15 repetitions, and as you go through the pattern, you're going to continue to try to reach the arms a little bit higher and a little bit higher as you sit into your hip hinge. So make sure you maintain the cues. We soften the knees as we push through our back pockets. We reach the bar as high as we can, keeping the arms straight until we feel a really good stretch in the lats. I squeeze the glutes. I maintain posture in the low back and spine. And I hold 5 to 10 seconds and repeat 10 to 15 times. And that is how you perform the hinge and reach exercise.